Hey, welcome, all my right thinkers. Thanks for tuning in to check out your boy, P-Funk. Thinking right out here in the lab. But I do what I do for you. Finishing up on this lesson, bringing you up to speed on She Taught Netta and the idea of what we teach and the goal of She Taught Netta. So let's go. Rightism. 25 rules to live by. Storytelling. Story with a message. There's a message in the story for life. I give life lessons. You tuning and receiving them. I appreciate you. We got a good thing going. Let's rock. Right thinking mission, and that's what I'm on, is to enlighten, inspire, educate, and motivate you, the individual, to a higher spiritual level of enlightenment. Right thinking's way of life through mental and spiritual discipline practice daily will help and guide you to obtain your goal of spiritual enlightenment, aka know thyself. That's my mission, and that's what I'm on, to get all right thinkers to know thyself. If you're a right thinker, your goal is to know thyself. So let's work together and make that happen. I do my job, you do yours. I'm here, you tune in, we get it right, and I ask the question, do you know you? It's rhetorical. But if you don't have an answer for yourself, tune in. I can help you with that. That's what I do for you. A person who knows not and knows not that they know not is foolish. Disregard them. A person who knows not and knows that they know not is simple. But you can teach them. That's why I do what I do for you. Appreciate you too. Stay tuned. I got more for you. A person who knows not and believe and think that they know is dangerous, avoid them. I do. A person who knows and knows not that they know is spiritually asleep. I can awaken them. I'm the spiritual alarm clock here to wake you up with knowledge of self. A person who knows and knows that they know is wise. Follow them. All these persons reside in you. Right thinkers know that self. And always to Maya, be true. Now I'm sliding over to define Metarianism. Okay, let's talk about that. Yeah, sorry about that. Let's talk about right thinking. Let's talk about the term Netarianism. Netarianism, yeah. You hear me say she taught Netta, she taught Netta. What Netta, the term Netarianism, is derived from the name she taught Netta. Okay? What is Netarianism? Put the paragraph right here. The term Netarianism is derived from the term she taught Netta. Again, those who follow the spiritual path of she taught Netta are referred to as Netarians. Just like those who follow the right thinking philosophy, y'all are right thinkers. Same thing. Okay? So, well, yeah. When referring to the religion of ancient Egypt itself, the term Netarianism will be used. This term will be substituted for or will be used interchangeably with the term ancient Egyptian religion or the Commission religion of spirituality. All these are referring to the same thing. Netarianism, she taught Netta, right thinking philosophy is ancient Egyptian religion or Commission religion because it was practiced as a way of life. If you follow religion, you practice it with daily. Same thing, same concept. Okay. But those who follow the spiritual path of she taught Netta are therefore referred to as Netarians. Netarianism is the science, again, science of matter, study of God. That is the study of the secret or mystery of matter, aka God, the enigma of that which transcends ordinary consciousness, but from which all creation arises. The world did not come from nothing. The noon was something. All possibility just had to be started. Nor is it sustained again by nothing. All consciousness, all everything running the show. Rather, it is a manifestation, there you go, of that which is beyond time and space, but which at the same time permeates what? And maintains the fundamental elements of time and space. In other words, it is the substratum, what keeps everything of creation, and it's the essential nature of all that exists. Again, we keep understanding that God is all. So let me give you a quick etymology of the term Shita Netta, right quick. Here we have the term Shita or Shita meaning hidden. Okay? Difficult to understand, meaning have to be learned, have to be taught for you to learn it. Hard to get through, so you need to be taught. A mystery. Again, the term Shita Kepharu means hidden creator of forms. Kepri the Scarabito, he's considered the creator of forms. And She Tattoo means writings that relate to the hidden teachings. And you got She Ta, Shtta, that means the land covered by the Nile. When the Nile water is what? Overflowing, and the land now is covered. So it means covered or shrouded. Shita means the secret hidden divinity. Where is he hidden? Inside his creation. Us. She taught Aset means the divinity in the hidden abode of the throne. We break down the aspect of Aset. That's what she means. That's what it means. Aset means abode or throne. That's why she wears the throne as a headdress. Again, everything is symbolic. And Shita, Shetai, that means hidden being, hidden secret being. Hello. The divine essential nature. This is the etymology of the term Shita Netta. Try to break it down for you. Hope you understand it. Moving on. Let's go. Now, let's talk about the goal of Shita Netta. As if, same as right thinking philosophy. Watch this. The goal of Shita Netta is to have what? The Great Awakening. We talk about it all the time. Let's break it down for you again right quick. What is the purpose of the Netarianism? What is the purpose of all the disciplines of Netarian spirituality and right thinking philosophy? The end of all right thinking philosophy, the Netarian disciplines, you ready? Is to discover the meaning of who I am, aka to know thyself. That's the end game. To unravel the mysteries of life. If you follow the lessons, we have a blueprint that was laid out for us thousands of years ago. The handwritings on the wall, the pyramids. And watch this. To unravel the mysteries of life and to fathom the depths of eternity and infinity. The physical body will wear out. The spirit works on into another body. If it don't get enlightened, when it get enlightened, it go back to the maker. That's the concept. That's a fact. How you slice it any other way, it's still the same thing. Moving on. So this is the task of all human beings. Don't make a difference what you call it. Don't make a difference how they present it. It's still the same thing. And it is to be what? Accomplished when? In this very lifetime. Because if not, you get a do-over. It's called reincarnation. But that's the concept and the philosophy that they live by as a group of people. And they lived in harmony for thousands of years with this philosophy being practiced by the group of people. Not the hierarchy, not this group. No, everybody had the right to go back home. This can be done how? By learning what? There's the blueprint. The blueprint is the ways of the Netaru. You by emulating them, and finally what? Becoming like them, not like Mike. Aku, A-K-H-U, it means an enlightened being. That's who our ancestors were on earth, walking around enlightened, walking the earth as giants. We are giant people. Okay, whatever, philosophically. But they walked the earth as giants by accomplishing, not giant in size, but giant in accomplishments and great deeds. How? Such as what? The creation of the universe. Starts with the elements. They started this thing And the Kemetic word nihas, there you go, means attaining what? That sublime and the highest goal of life, which is spiritual enlightenment. If they knew that that was the highest goal, that's what everybody strived for, and they maintained it as a civilization for thousands of years. To experience what? The state of consciousness, aka awareness of what? Oneness with the divine. God and I are. And all creation is which transcends individuality, born of what? Ego. Your ego is born from you, within you, which is your identification with self. That's fine. Now the whole part is to become conscious of said self. What? Mentally. Like the river uniting with the ocean. You want to get back to the source. The spirit want to go back home. Simple. It's a hell of a perfect metaphor. And when you're discovering what? The greater essential nature of yourself, it's a beautiful thing. Knowing thyself is the highest achievement in human existence. Awards, accolades don't even come close. So, knowing thyself is the highest. That's nihas. That's the sublime. That's the highest. You don't get no higher than that. The highest goal in life. Oh, I'm here to, nope, you're here to know your damn self. Sorry about that, but I get to know it with the ignorance. And that state of mind, which what? Which bestows abiding. That means everlasting. What? Blissness. Peace. Contentment. Fulfillment. Spiritual freedom from all limitations and supreme empowerment. It don't get no better than that for any individual who reached that state of mind. We got the gurus, the mystics, Tibetan monks. Everybody is doing it at their way and at their rate. They make that possible for everybody to find a way. And ain't no one set way. Understand that. So now, let me show you a quick picture. It's a picture worth 1,000 words. That's Asar with his 4 grandsons, which is his son's sons. Okay, those are the sons of Haru. But they all signify a different aspect of, again, your character. And let's talk about the Great Awakening. I'm going to wrap this up. I'm looking at the clock. I can get this in. I got here a page and a half of information. I'm going to try to get through it quick as I can, but it's good information. I just showed you a picture. The ultimate goal of life, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. The highest human achievement you can reach is nihas. That's to know thyself in human form. Nihas means spiritual awakening. Again, it is the spiritual awakening that what? That leads one to discover the true glory of life, what? Beyond death. Well, we're going to life beyond death. See? Again, if you're ignorant of your spiritual understanding, you see death as the end. It's not. Moving on. Death is that long sleep that the body goes through, that it ain't going to wake up no more. It's done. The spirit gives on. So, when you're discovering what they call it, immortality, the spirit is immortal, it's infinite, it's of God. Once you be able to conceive that and live it, experience, you will know for yourself. That's spiritual enlightenment. Immortality, eternity, and supreme peace is on the other side of this physical world. Y'all call it heaven. Same thing. They call it the afterlife. Moving on. But this is coveted. Excuse me. This is the coveted goal of what? All spiritual aspirants, meaning human beings who want to aspire to be spiritually enlightened. And this is also for all spiritual aspirants and also for all religions of the world. I keep telling you, past or present, religion has a purpose and a point. It's when it's misconstrued, misinterpreted, and mistaught, and misled that I got a problem with. I'm seeing a lot of that. This is the goal that is to be what? Striven for where? In life. Ding, 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 ding. But I want to be rich. I want everybody to know my name. I want to be a legacy. Yeah, okay. That could all happen. And it happened well. But without self-knowledge, you're the one that will suffer. Okay? All that'll happen. But without knowledge of self, you will perish. Okay? That's the key. It is the most worthy goal that because all else, what I'm just trying to tell you about, fortune, fame, material stuff will fade. But knowledge of self, becoming conscious of who you are, that's the ticket to the afterlife. All else will fade away with one day, what? At death. Once you die in the physical world, nothing else matters. Why? You ain't, it's going to be up for grabs, okay? And if you haven't reached that level of nihas, can't spiritually awaken, during this lifetime, you get to do a do-over, a mulligan if you play golf. That means you got to do it again. What? Yes, again. Born, yes, again. Why? You didn't do your job when you had the chance to in this life. That's why I do what I do. It's for you. Why? I'm trying to help you. I already got my ticket punched. Moving on. All else is what? Perishable. Anything you obtain in this physical world won't go with you in the next life. Fleeting and illusory is the physical world which we live in. A lot of us don't understand it, and we just caught up in it. We love this, and guess what? You so much in love with it, you'll be back to do it again. And this is what is called the Great Awakening, Nihas, the awakening to spiritual consciousness. And it's spelled Coscienceness. That means the science of the heart is what you got to understand and know for yourself consciously. Heart, mind, coherence, they should become one. That's what you and God coming one means. In the upper left-hand corner, I just showed you the slide. You can see Asar awakening from the tomb, resurrecting, being assisted by his 4 sons of Haru, which is his grandsons. These 4 sons are also what they call the first Shemsus. That's a follower of Haru. In y'all time, it would be Christians because y'all followers of a Christ. Haru was the first Christ. Moving on. So, if you're a Shemsu, you're a follower of Haru. They are the ones who what? Who follow Asar, and they help to what? Resurrect him. You got the 4 Coptic jars that they put your innards in, your intestines, your stomach, your lungs, and your liver. Each one of those sons protect those parts of his body, conceptually. Again, you don't hear about this thing up in our head, the brain, has no use. Why? The heart is where the brain is stored. There's a brain in your heart. And guess what? Our ancients taught that. I knew that from them. I'm just finding out years ago that from my man Gray Braden, the scientists have found out the heart got 40,000 nutrients, whatever it is, okay, that remember more than our brain and our head. So when you die, they turned the brain into mush and threw it away. They didn't even save it. See, get the concept? So the heart was important. But they helped resurrect him. Nihas, again, there's no definition in Wikipedia of Funkenwagon. Why? It's our word. They can't define it. We do. We define Nihas means to wake up. To awaken what? To the higher existence of oneself. We keep saying your higher self. Your lower self is who you believe to be, which is natural. That's the ego self. Okay? Your higher self is Haru, who you want to be, who you want to aspire to be, like me. The question is how to what? Attain that lofty goal of Nihas. I'm here every day to help you do that. That's why I do what I do. It's for you to help you reach that goal. We call it knowing thyself. Okay? Just because all religions, and I keep saying this to you, are striving, and that's what they're supposed to do, for that does not mean they are engaging engaging the correct methods. I know the purpose of religion. I get it. I understand it. Again, sometimes it's just misconstrued, mistaught, and misinterpreted and misused. But with the correct methods, you too can achieve that goal. That's religion's goal. And I see good Christians, good Muslims, and good Jews following the tenets of their said religion, and they're doing just fine. So it ain't about we ain't this, you won't get to God, you can't go to heaven, all that nonsense. You practice what you practice and let other people free to do what they want, and we'll all be fine. Why? We can live together serving God. That's why. But if you want to be the controller, now we're looking at war. Why? You call God this, I'll call God that. It's my God, my whole my God. All that nonsense. Okay, that's very uncivilized. So they may have, all religion, they got they got dogma, the Bible, Bhagavad Gita, they got a bunch of books. We had the book of coming forth by day. Again, dogma, scripture that we follow. But the idea, but that does not mean that they have what? The how. One cannot attain resurrection, the spiritual awakening, just by believing and having faith. What that mean? Gotta put work in. Y'all say the same thing. Prayer without works is dead. We knew that. So faith must be followed. Here we go. By what? Action. That's right there in philosophy. I'm all about the action. Living, manifesting in accordance with the teachings. That's how you know if the teachings work or not. By your manifestation of the lesson that you learned for yourself. You got to manifest it. So now you ain't got to believe what I'm telling you. You know for yourself. I'm just trying to get you at that point for yourself. Then my job is done. I got to get somebody else. Why? You got what you need. Take it and do what you need to do. That leads what? You to growing and having understanding of what? The final experience. That's the mystical experience right there. Your own experience is the final breakdown of what? Your belief or your thoughts or whatever the teachings are. It's called manifestation. Your final experience of the divine is your own personal experience that gives you the right to say, I know thyself. Thy is God, your higher self. See where I'm going with this? It's a play on words, so to speak. A lot of people miss it. I'm trying to break it down and make it real simple. Know thyself. Know your God self. You and God are one. He ain't out there. He ain't around there. He's inside. So I'm trying to make that point clear. I'm driving it home. I'm looking at the clock. I'm almost done. But the end of all right thinking philosophy, Netherine disciplines is tended for one thing, is to discover the meaning of who I am, aka know thyself, to unravel life's mystery, and to fathom the depths of eternity and infinity for oneself. Mine ain't gonna be yours. Yours can't be mine. You have to do it for yourself. But the opportunity is there for everybody. That's the level playing field about spirituality. This is the task of what? All human beings. Simple. And it is to be what? Accomplished in what? Your own very lifetime. If not, you get a chance to do it again. That's the reincarnation part. And this can be done how? By learning the ways and practicing of the Netherroom and emulating them, and finally, through daily practice and rigorous time, becoming like them, Aku, enlightened being, walking the earth as a giant and accomplishing great daily deeds, selfish service, helping somebody else on a day-to-day basis. That's what God's servants do. I know that's what I do. Do you? So I wrap it up. Aku, again, is a term that we use in Netherine theology, and it means an enlightened being. Right thinkers? Ak is a person who has achieved, you ready? Nihas, who has achieved awakening, the great enlightenment. Okay, that's having the third eye open and spiritually seeing you for who you really are. Here's a picture of the followers of Netherism. You see here, there's three signs. The last one is the legs. The legs means to follow. The first one is the flag, that's the God. Okay, that's God. You following him. Okay, I'm learning a little bit how to read this thing, then hieroglyphs as I keep going through. I didn't spend the time to do that. Why? I didn't think it was going to increase my knowledge and understanding, but it plays a pivotal role, so I'm easing into it. I'm, get my feet wet, so to speak. Okay, so I can teach a concept about that also. But Shemsu Netta, that's the followers of Netarianism. That's the sign for it. I think that's the boat. Matter of fact, that's the boat of a million years. How about that? Yeah. That means followers of God. Okay. Shimsu Neteras. Followers of Neter. Again, see? I'm putting it together as I go. So let me wrap it up for you again. I appreciate you tuning in. The term Neteriism is derived from the name Shitat Net. Again, it goes back to tell you that, and other. But wrap it up. Matter of fact, Netarium is the science of Neta, God. That is the study of the secret or the mystery of the netter. The enigma is that which transcends ordinary consciousness. If you're ignorant of your higher self, you're ordinary. But from which all creation arises, the world do not come from nothing again, and nor is it sustained by nothing. Somebody's got the pulse of this thing. Rather, and if you don't understand that, if you're serving your higher self, and life just seemed to break out, synchronicity, everything just had to work your way, you think that's by accident? Moving on. That's consciousness, knowing before it happened. Okay, clairvoyance, whatever you want to call it. But rather, it is what? The manifestation of that which is what? Beyond time and space, but which at the same time permeates and maintains the fundamental elements. In other words, it is the substratum of creation and the essential nature of all and everything that exists. Spirit is in his creation. God is spirit, so he's in everything. Simple. So those who follow the Netter, aka God, may be referred to as Netarians. If you're Christian, you follow Christian concepts, you're Christians. Muslims, Islam, Muslims. So understand that right thinkers, we are Netarians. Why? We had a chance to follow God. Whatever name you choose to call him is your choice. But it's all the same. Understanding that. In closing, right thinkers, may you all live to be 100 and me 100 minus a day. So I never know that right thinkers like you have passed away. Hope you enjoyed the lesson. Oh, I'll be back.